Trif, the best Yu-Gi-Oh player on planet Earth, versus Milano, the best Vanquish Soul player on planet Earth. Who's gonna get who's his nose? Let's figure out in this video. If you guys love Yu-Gi-Oh and love Yummy or VSK9, check out my Metapie down below where I coach you 50 hours a month. It is absolutely insane value. Everyday classes until 300. Check it out down below. Time to get straight into this video. Trif versus Milano. 2 epic matches for you guys to watch. Double the fun. Let's go. This is going to be match number 1. Milano is playing VSK9. I'm playing Sofa Court Yummy. We play 2 matches. Let's see what happens. Going first, Milano hand is Rosin, Jiaolong, Lantern, Lupus, Field Spell. I have Purge, Imperm, Veiler, Happiness, Cupsy. My hand is broken. His hand's broken too. Both of our hands are broken right now. So let's see who wins. Milano goes first. Goes Rosin. When I have Purge, Imperm, and Veiler, Purge to me looks like the better start in case like you might as well Purge. But I also looking at it, I think I should have Veiler this and hope he doesn't have Valius, because that means the next time he uses a search, my Purge destroys it. So I actually think I should Imperm this and take a chance. But because I had 3 hand traps, I Purged. Looking back at it, I should have Impermed, because yes, the search will resolve, but for my Purge to later destroy is too good. Goes Field Spell next to get the Holly Sue. Next after that, reveals the fire. Goes Holly Sue, revealing Jiaolong Lantern. I have to Veiler this, and then I have to Imperm the one after. But then he goes Lupus, and I'm like, shit, my Imperm now is bad. If I go back and check this, if I Imperm the Rosin, Veiler the Holly Sue, then I Purge the Ripper, I win the game. Wait, he would still have Lantern, but that'll be he'll have 1 interruption on my turn, and I would destroy him. Now I can't even Imperm this. So I should have if my Purge resolved on the Ripper, I would have easily win this. But great job for him going Lupus, because if he didn't do this with the Lupus and just did it with the Jiaolong, for example, I would have been able to have resolved Imperm. So great play there from Milano. This also shows the resilience of VSK9 against hand traps. This VSK9 is flooding Master Duel right now, being relatively new to it. Ends now on all attributes, no trap, and quick play spell. So Yummy does not care about Ripper in the slightest. So there's no I'm looking at my Imperm and I don't really necessarily need it. I'm saving my Fua to pen summon it or to potentially use it. I could use it. I'm debating. I could use it so I get a draw from this. I probably should have, but I also don't want like if I use Fua, it gets negated. So you can't use Fua because it'll get negated. The only thing that gets negated in this deck is Marshmallow or Solfagia, which aren't necessarily like big interrupts. I probably should have used Solfagia in my hand just to waste the Ripper, but I'm playing in a way that I don't like. I want to pen everything before you can look at my hand, because I know if he goes Force Release to look at my hand, and that's when I completely forgot that Force Release gets the Regeki board everything card. That's how I fucked up. I completely forgot that he could just use the card that just board breaks everything, and that really hurt. Look at it. He goes Jax, so that tells me to just not play it. That's a double pop here. He goes Holly Sue next to go this, so this should also do it. Good on him, but I was not winning this. There's a lot of layered interrupts, so good on him. The only change I would have done if I could go back, like here, I almost did it, and then the Valius will seal the deal to pop. Too many layered interrupts. Looking back, the only change I would do is when you draw Imperm and Purge to the Imperm Purge, the Purge becomes negate and destroy. So looking back, that would be the one change I would do. Here, Milano's hand going second is broken. Fua, Perulia, Lupus. I have also a very broken hand. Cupsy, Happiness, Droll, Solemn. I will not be able to pull off my full combo, but with Perulia Fua, I for sure will have to self-droll. But when will I can't self-droll now. If I self-droll now, I fear it's not enough. So I'm actually gonna have to kind of play a little bit into the Perulia and the Fua. Like I'm letting him draw a bit, as you see here. I'm even debating like at the Fua, I make Masquerena. At this point, I feel I have to self-droll at that point. I won't get the Cupsy, but it's just too many draws that he would end up getting. This way, penned, I go this, I get my negate. It's tough now. I self-drolled. I'm still gonna have some decent board here, but my Cups, I even go out of my way. My minion, I had to discard at the beginning. I drew the Gemini Garnet basically, but it could have been, if I drew Flawless instead of minion, would have been very helpful. I want every Yummy player to watch how I do this when I self-drolled myself. It's actually genius how I did this. So Yummy Fiendsmith is not the way. Yummy Fiendsmith is dog shit compared to this. Super dog shit, respectfully. At this point, I make Cupsy Yummy for no reason. I make Snatchy for no reason. And I'm doing this to get free bodies, and then so I could minion myself for nothing. And now I minion myself like a genius, and and then I resolve my Snatchy. So I get all this out for free. And through double Charmy and Lupus, and a way to out Lupus, by the way, for those that don't know, is put Karibo and Grave Typhon won't do anything. And now the deck I'm facing right here, I turned the Snatchy and Cupsy into Synchro 2. That's the only thing I had to just okay, so this is, we're playing super late. This was actually, this is a huge misplay. Wait, no, that's not negated. That wasn't summon off Lollipop. No, we're good. It's not summon off Lollipop because I brought it back. Never mind. That's perfect. I ended on link 1 level 1, so I get Cookie immediately. And now look at all these interruptions through double Charmy. That Snatchy came back at the very end. So this was through double Charmy self-droll, still allowing myself. And now I know I'm playing VSK9, but VSK9, you don't need to end on, like, the Yummy interrupts are enough to stop it. Yummy has a great matchup versus VSK9, even though VSK9 is super combo wombo, and there was just no way I would lose that. Even though I got hit with Fua Perulia, which is like, everyone knows how godly Fua Perulia is. I should have lost that. Fua Perulia resolved. I know Ash, no called by. I had to self-droll, and I still ended on a crazy end board, and the self-droll hurt me too. Ending on roughly 8-ish interrupts on my Solemn Judgment I didn't even use. We're now going on to game 3. We both played very good for each of our games. Let's see who comes out on top. Game 3. I have Perulia, he has Ash. You have to, if Perulia was Fua, I would, like, there's also an argument to Fua immediately as well, so they can't stake your soul to Ash. Perulia gets Ashed. Unfortunate, but let's see how far my imprims could take me here. Activate special. So he goes, yeah, activate this special Holisu, use start to add right away. So next he goes Holisu effect, he gets this. I'm left with a choice. I have to imprim this because I'll explain why. I have to imprim this because now if he goes normal Raz, like now I no longer care about Mad Love. Yes, Mad Love will get the trap, but if I normal Razin, I care about Razin. If he goes link 1 special, the Mad Love after, like because I have one more hand trap, I'm okay with that. So now I just have 1 imprim left. He goes Razin, I imprim that effect to add, and the Chaos Elements is going to destroy me here, where 2 hand traps is never enough to stop this deck. You need multiple. I needed the Perulia to resolve, and now Joko Holisu will be game, and now I lose match 1. We're not going straight to match number 2. That was a great match 1. This match, I go first. I go Marshmallow. I go Marshmallow effect. When you play against K9, feel free to, like, you use Marshmallow's effect to your own, like, advantage per se. I want him to summon Azuna right here to get rid of my Marshmallow. I have Cupsy, but if your only push, Yummy push is 1 Marshmallow, normal summon it. Do not special it, especially for Master Roll players out there. I special Cupsy Yummy immediately from my hand because now if I go affect this, I don't want to play into multiple of the K9 cards that he might have. I use Minion now, and the end board I'm going to end on, I'm going to show you. I don't need Silver Cord end board. My end board ends on, I could go Nat Beast right now if I want, but for what reason? Even without Silver Cord, I could go Nat Beast. I'm really thinking hard here on what I do. My typical play is go Samsara, Melfi, bring out Zaren. I go Zaren, Lollipop, Masquerena, pass. It's Omni Negate, Lollipop Synchro 2, and Masquerena. But I know what I'm playing against. I know I'm playing against VSK9. So what do? I go Masquerena. I don't make Zaren yet. I pass in this game state because I'm a genius. We're playing against, I know what we're playing. Playing against Vanquish Soul. So I save the Samsara. I'm still going to go Zaren on his turn, but I save it. So I want you guys to see. He changed Valius. That's okay. Look at this play here. This is what you guys have to learn playing Yummy this format. Samsara, look at this. Let's see if we have an opportunity to use it. You want your Samsara to make Merry Melfies on the opponent's turn. Here I got a free search. Go stake your soul. I chain. And look at this. Effect to draw. He chains effect to draw. I use IP to SP. My Samsara is going to turn into Merry Melfies. And then later, my Snatchy is going to turn into Lollipop Synchro 2 to allow my Merry Melfies to turn into Zaren for his last push. He goes Jokal now. I could also just double book right there, but I made it so my Merry Melfies, last format, you only had Herald to summon on your opponent's turn. The Yummies only summon Herald. Now we could go Merry Melfi Synchro 4 and Zaren on the opponent's turn. Milano is going first this game for this match. Very great two matches so far. I go Perulia and it gets hit with Ash. As you guys witness, Vanquish Soul having called by an Ash under my 2 Charmies is very sad. But Mad Love, I have to Veiler this. You go Stake Your Soul. Like, this is a super custom hand from Milano. Holy shit. Stake Your Soul, Mad Love, Ash, called by Zhao Long. Crazy. So he goes Stake Your Soul. I chain Fua, gets hit with called by. Crazy. And then I go Mourner on the Razin. At this game state, we're still looking pretty good here. Goes effect to get the Mad Love. This comes back with Stake Your Soul. It's not over, but this actually benefits Milano because so Ash called is we use 2 real hand traps, Veiler and Mourner. The Perulia and Fua got hit with Ash called by. So how do I stop this now on his end? On his turn, he's going to use Rock of the Vanquisher to special Razin. On his turn, he's going to go Rock of the Vanquisher to special Razin. Razin will add Holisu and it'll pop Promoa and whenever I summon, and then Holisu summon and do another interrupt as well with Caesar. I desperately need a way to stop Rock of the Vanquisher. I draw Imprim. Ja, 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 ja. Imperm draw phase, normal Promoa. I get Sylvegia. Now I know he has nothing. I know his whole hand now. And I use effect and I get Cups of Yummy Way. And I defeated Called by Ash, Stake Your Soul, Rosin, Mad Love Start from Milano. But he won match 1. So we finished 1-1. Incredible match here. I hope you guys like this. This is a high level gameplay match, but this is a great way to end it here. This was an incredible, as people like to say, you know. So the reason, guys, the reason I love Yummy, the Yummy Silvercord is the best Yummy deck right now. I played 25 hand traps post side deck. So I opened 5 hand crops and a 1 card sharder, and it was enough. Yummy best deck. Make sure to hit the subscribe button below. Subscribe to Milano as well, and check out my Metafy for daily classes every single day, and 120 hours of classes already there once you sign up. Get it right now, and a bunch of spreadsheets, my Radiant Enemy spreadsheet. Bye.